The next time you're called to jury duty, the selection process could look a little different.
A new group was created from a state law, and it's now looking for your feedback on that selection process. Denver 7's Allie Jenner-John joining us live outside the Boulder County Justice Center. And Allie, you're getting an idea of some of the changes that could be on the table.
Yeah, you know, one of the questions I asked is there a particular incident, anything that led to this committee being formed? And I was told it wasn't one specific thing, but just a conversation happening more in general about making sure that our state has fair and unbiased juries. So one of the things they're starting to look at is how much time is given to lawyers to ask questions to potential jury members. Right now, the co-chair of the Colorado Trial Lawyers Association says in some cases, lawyers are only given up to 20 minutes to talk to 16 people. So the committee is workshopping if they can increase that amount of time, or at least free up time, maybe by using questionnaires that people would answer ahead of time in writing. Cheney says this could also help make people more comfortable if they don't want to answer personal questions in front of everyone in the courtroom. I spoke to one woman here in Boulder who just wrapped up her time as a juror last week. Amy Prulis says a lot of time was focused on trying to determine her bias.
I had to be asked if I would be biased about because of one of my friends being a first responder and how first responders were involved in this. And, you know, they asked, and, you know, I said I wasn't going to have bias.
Well, the court took her word for that. She was selected as a juror. The committee will look at more ways to really feel confident in decisions like that. Ryan, the group will meet until the end of the year at least, and they do want to hear from you, so there's an opportunity to provide your feedback. We have that survey linked in this story on our website. That's denver7.com.
All right, yes, thank you so much for giving us an update on that, Allie, and letting people know where they can have their voice be heard.
Happening today, RTD's board is set to discuss potential service cuts. The agency is working to close a more than $200 million budget deficit. Earlier this month, the committee voted to recommend a 10% cut to bus and light rail service. The agency is estimating it would save roughly $31 million. RTD, though, has not made any cuts official yet. The board will also consider fare increases. Right now, documents on the agency's website do not show how much that increase would be, though. It is just directing staff to include $8 to $12 million of additional fare revenue in next year's budget. Today's meeting is set to start at 5:30, and of course, we'll bring you updates.
And it is a busy day for RTD today with the AC/DC concert happening in Power Field. Megan Maroney is playing at Ball Arena. So downtown Denver will be packed later today. We want to know what your plans are. You can scan the QR code on your screen to weigh in on the poll there. So far, everyone's just hanging out at home, at least the people responding to the poll, which makes sense because maybe you're getting some rest before the concert tonight.
Yeah, or you're up super early, so you're like, I don't go to concerts on a Tuesday night. I don't know.
Because it will be so packed, though, RTD is adding some extra service today.
Yeah, Denver 7's Lauren Lennon joining us live. And Lauren, you've got a breakdown for people maybe who are still planning how to get to and from the concert tonight.
Yeah, and I mean, guys, just think about it, right? In Power Field behind me can hold tens of thousands of fans, and just a few minutes away, we've got Ball Arena, which can hold about 20,000 fans for concerts. So that's exactly why RTD is making or expanding their services with these large crowds expected in downtown Denver this evening. RTD is adding rail cars to several lines which connect Auraria West and Power Field, Ball Arena, and Union stations. Now, you can also expect to see more security on your commute this evening if you're headed out to the concerts. And if you're still making any last-minute plans on how to get to either concert tonight, the Next Ride app is a good way to look at all your options and plan ahead. And you can also use RTD's My Ride app, so you don't have to stand in line to get a ticket at stations. Now, last trains here at Power Field and also over at Ball Arena, they run around midnight tonight, so that's something to keep in mind as well as you're heading out from the concerts this evening. But I heard you guys talk about that poll. Heard a lot of people possibly staying at home. I will be staying at home because we've got a 2 a.m. alarm set for tomorrow, and I'm not anything like Ryan and go to a concert the night before and get up and make it to work on time.
What a silly idea.
Hey, some folks up early right now. There's some people going to see AC/DC right now at the poll right there. So there you go.
People just getting their morning started. We'll see how that changes.
Lisa, for folks who are out and about tonight, sounds like another night where storms are going to be possible.
Yeah, it's true. We're going to see our main wave of thunderstorms roll through by mid-afternoon. I'll show you the timing here in just a minute. The view from City Park right now, though, is beautiful. Starting to see a little bit more sunshine now after some of that overnight cloud cover. UV index is going to be still pretty high here today, but we will see building clouds by about 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then storms beyond that. So take a look at your pool forecast for those kids that are still just enjoying those last few days, few weeks of summer break. We're going to be at about 90 degrees, low 90s between 2 and 3. And then once those storms start to pop up, things will cool off, more mid 80s by about 4 o'clock. Here's what it looks like at right around 2 o'clock. That's when, again, things will start to get a little more active here. We've got a good chance for some heavy rain with a few of these cells out across the eastern plains, especially east of I-25.